the Slumbering. 4 mana 16/16, rush taunt, dormant for 8 turns, excavate to awaken 2 turns sooner. So, you know, that's I mean, it's not as good as the darkness, right? Like a 4 mana 20/20, I think is just strictly better. I don't know if this is good. Is this good? It's a 4 mana 16/16. So it's a 4 mana 16/16, do nothing. And then maybe you get to play. Maybe this card actually comes out in the game. Maybe. But like, I think most of the time, this card is going to be dormant till next game. So I think it's bad. Maybe like if you draw this on turn 4, it's probably okay. But like if you don't draw this on turn 4, is it garbage? I don't know, man. I mean, it looks sick. Like, to be fair, I don't know if you guys saw the signature card for this, but it actually looks fire. And I'm not just saying that because it's a warrior card. Like, it looks spicy, bro. So I'm kind of for that. It has taunt, so if you actually get it out early enough, like if it becomes undormant, here's my thought process, okay? If this card becomes undormant in a game, what's the reverse of dormant? Awaken? If it awakens in a game, you probably already won that game, right? There's very few moments where like when this card awakens, it just wins you the game. So if it becomes awaken, the game's probably already over, right? I don't know. There's a chance. Maybe in like Highlander Warrior, if that ends up becoming a deck. But God, if you top deck this, like you're gonna feel it, dude. Like this card is the definition of like turn 9 top deck this card. You can see it on the spot, right? You top deck Slugma, then your opponent Slugmas these nuts in your mouth, and then you lose. That's what it is, right? That's basically what that is. Also, Socket, thanks for the Prime sub, dude. I missed that. Thank you so much. Sorry, back to Peck the memeing on these cards. Okay, next card. Badlands Brawlers, 7 mana 4/4 battle cry. Start a brawl. If you excavate it twice, they always win. Dude, okay, so fun story for you guys. I was at BlizzCon, right? I was sitting next to Leo and Alex when they showed this card on stage. Because I didn't see the Warrior cards before I went to BlizzCon. I think they released them the day I was traveling over. And I saw this card, and I literally went, huh? Because isn't this card insane? It's Soul Stealer, but better. Isn't it just like it's a guaranteed board clear and you get a 4/4. I feel like in the warrior control decks, this is a card you want more than ever, right? Like this card's actually pretty good. So if you're playing control warrior and you're like, damn, like I really need an extra board clear, I'm in. Watch out, RKO out of nowhere. What's the guy's name? Randy Orton? I remember that guy. Could be late sometime. I mean, listen, if Soul Stealer saw play and Death Knight doesn't have armor in a control warrior deck, I'm sure at some point this card sees play. If it doesn't, dude, I'll eat my own sock. But no, I'm not going to say that. My lawyer just contacted me. They told me to redact that statement. If it doesn't see play, I'll gift this up. All right, there we go. I'm not eating a fucking sock. What's wrong with me? All right, Reinforced Plating. 3 mana, gain 6 armor, excavate a treasure. So Heavy Plate is in the format, I believe, and Heavy Plate is 3 mana, gain 8 armor, and it has tradable. So if it has tradable, it's already a better card than this. So we have to assume that excavating a treasure is going to be good. If it's good, this card's obviously fine. But okay, hold on. Let me look at the Azurite Oxes real fast. 4 mana 5/5 battle cry. Discover 2 8-cost minions and summon them. Okay, hold on. I mean, listen, Heavy Plate's a good card, but I mean, that's 4 mana 5/5, get 2 8-cost minions. My God, that's a card that I would put into. I mean, let's be real here. I think that's a pretty good card. So this card probably sees play. If Excavate Warrior is playable, this card's in the deck. That's just what it is. It's a fine card. I'll take it. That's fine. Misfire, 2 mana, deal 3/2 and 1 damage to random minions. Quick draw, choose the targets. Okay, so let's take a moment here. There was a card in Dark Moon Fair that was 2 mana, deal 5 damage randomly, and that card saw play. That card was actually pretty good in Warrior. I don't remember what it's called. I'm sure someone in chat will say it to me. I'm just stalling. And then once I read it in chat, I'm going to pretend that I knew what card it was called. But in the meantime, this card's yeah, Minefield. Yeah, Minefield. Yeah, see, I knew I remembered. Yeah, Minefield. Anyways, this card's like Minefield, isn't it? This is probably gonna be playable. The only problem with this is sometimes you will be tilted because it'll do 3 damage to the 1 health minion. So if you're doing 3 damage to the 1 health minion, you're gonna be a little tilted. But I mean, quick draw into this, you just top deck it, you're just good at the game. Like, that's just what it is. So I'm sure this card will also see play in Control Warrior. You know, honestly, Warrior's looking pretty good other than this card. I like it. I like this. Okay, cool. Boom Boss Thogrun. 8 mana, 7/7 Battlecry. Shuffle 3 TNT into your deck when drawn. Blown up a card. Blow up a card. Blow up a card in the enemy hand, deck, and battlefield. All right. I mean, I'm not playing an 8 mana 7/7, so this card better be good. 6 mana, cast when drawn. Destroy a random card in your opponent's hand, deck, and oh. Destroy a random card in your opponent's hand, deck, and battlefields. Oh, this is going to be so tilting to play against. Remember when we thought Bomb Warrior was a problem, chat? That's fucked up. I don't know if this card's necessarily good, but imagine you're like, yeah, this is my board. Here we go, baby. And the next thing you know, it's like all that mana you put into your board is just gone. You top deck and you lose. I don't know. Like, it's not the worst. I don't know. If you compare this to Odin, I'd rather just play Odin, right? I think that's the problem here. You play this. You're like, okay, yeah, I can destroy some stuff, but I just killed them with Odin. So, like, isn't it better to just do Odin? It works on locations. I mean, that doesn't really get me excited. I don't know about you guys, but like, I don't really care about destroying locations for the most part, right? Like, I don't know. I mean, it's fine. I don't know. I think Bomb Warrior is just genuinely stronger, isn't it? Basically, what I'm gonna say is, like, this card's probably okay, but I don't know why you would put this card into your deck if you could just play Odin. You know what I mean? Now, there is a card in Titans, I believe, that reads exactly, if a card didn't start in your deck, draw it. So you could just do that, and then you're kind of stoked. Just put all pandas this guy's deck. Yeah, but like, what if you could just kill your opponent with Odin? Thoughts? You know? So that's my problem here. Like, yeah, you could kill their minions, but like, why not just kill them with Odin? Like, this card will probably see play just because of the meme aspect of it, right? But here we go. Like, that's, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's definitely not the best thing in the world, but it's not awful. Like, I'm not looking, like, I think this card's worse. But for the time being, this is my first impressions, by the way. It might change for the record. This card is fine. I don't know. I think Odin's better. Blast Charge, 3 mana, destroy a damaged enemy minion, excavate a treasure. So you get to pick the minion you destroy, but if you can't pick it, if there's no damaged enemy minion, you can't play this card. So like, it just does nothing. So they really think that excavating a treasure is worth 2 mana. Then that's basically what they're saying here. Fuck, it's bad, but like, this card's pretty good. Is it worth playing this card if you really like? The Ox is a good card. You know what my problem is, guys? You know what my problem is why am I even going for this Ox when I can play Odin? You know, why am I even going? Yeah, like, there are new cards, KEKW, but like Odin exists. So like, is it even worth it? I don't think so. It's fine. I mean, sure, like, if you're gonna run the Excavate deck, you probably put this in. You're not happy about it, but it's not good. I'm just like, that's just what it has to be. It's not a good card. Unlucky Powder Man, 2 mana, 2/2 taunt. Death Rattle, give taunt minions in your I'm sorry, what? Death Rattle, give taunt minions in your hand and deck, +1/+1. Okay, are we cooking? Yo, Taunt Warrior has never really worked. It hasn't really worked. But if we let them cook for a tiny second here, this card's pretty good. Dude, this card's nuts. Because you can run 2 of them. But if you, okay, man, Kaliseth was played. This card is Kaliseth, but for taunt minions. No, dude, this has to be good. Wait, this is, okay, this card is completely dependent on the other taunt minions in the format. Well, I guess I die again. That's actually hilarious. Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, you can get them off Frightened Flunky too, right? Okay. This card may not be playable in the expansion, but at rotation, this card gets juiced, for the record. Detonation Juggernaut. Did you really need a whole giant mega suit just for one bundle of dynamite? Yeah, don't fucking judge me. If I'm in a 3/6 taunt, battle cry, give taunt minions in your hand +2/2. Holy shit. Yo, it just keeps on cooking. Taunt battle. The fact that it's a battle cry is kind of nice. The thing about Taunt Warrior is they kind of feed into each other. It reminds me a lot of Elemental Shaman. So you do need good taunt minions for this to see play, but it's actually not the worst thing in the world, right? Okay, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This card's not as good as you think, because like you gotta remember +2/2 or even +1/1 on this is actually makes this a pretty good card. It's a 5-mana 4/7. Wait, that's actually not a good stat line. You wouldn't play it. You wouldn't download a card, right, chat? 5-mana 4/7 taunt, but it does give you the battle cry. I don't know. I think it's whatever. Dude, the thing is like, again, like, yeah, Taunt Warrior's fun and stuff, but like Odin exists, so why am I playing any of these? I don't know. We'll see what else I got. Blast Tortoise. What the hell? Why does his art look so weird? Oh, it's Scrim Max. That's why. 6-mana 2/6 taunt. Battle cry. Deal damage to all enemy minions equal to this minion's attack. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. This one's actually not that bad. Wait, this is good. This is good. This is a good card. If you get the buff. If you get the buff, actually could be fire. This is a good card because it's a board clear in itself, and your opponent, and like it saves you life if they have to trade into it. This card's actually playable. If Taunt Warrior is good, this is going to probably be one of the reasons why this is good. This is just playable at the buff, but literally +1 card. This card's just very good. You wouldn't want to do 6 mana deal 2 damage to minions, right? Like I think you just run a board clear instead. Like I would prefer like running a board clear than this card. Like plus like 3 damage, because like in comparison, right? In comparison, this card is basically the same concept. Unless sorry, did that say all enemies or all minions? No, all minions. So yeah, like this card is the same thing as the tortoise, but you win it every time and it clears everything. And it's +1 mana and you get a 4/4. Isn't that just better? So like only enemy minions. Sorry, my apologies. But chat, I'm sorry, guys. You guys hear me? I'm going boop 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 boop. You know what I mean? To turn quicker. Is it though? Because like, what if your opponent doesn't? What if your opponent doesn't trade? But you need to excavate twice. Listen, I'm going to tell you a little story here. If you're putting this into your deck, you are excavating twice, but you're entirely correct. What if we just don't play any of these and just play Warrior like it is? Because you know what's even better than this card? Trial by Fire. Thoughts? What if we just ignore? What if we ignore this set for Warrior and then just put Trial by Fire in? You know, like what do we? Anyone? You know what I mean? Like why am I even reading this card? What's the point? Now that being said, if Taunt Warrior is actually playable, this will be the reason why. We'll see. Okay, Battle Pickaxe. 3 mana 4. 3 mana 4/1. Okay, after you play a taunt, dude. What? Why is it a 4/1? So they want you to play this card and then just not swing, and then hope that you play a taunt minion after. I feel like that's bad. Like, why would I? Why would I want this? Because like in theory, right, this is value, but like this is not a turn 3 play, bro. If you're not playing this on turn 3, you're not playing this. You're not playing this. Like you want to play this card on turn 3. Dread Corsair. Hold on. Is Dread Corsair in standard? That changes things. That changes things. Because if Dread Corsair is in standard, then we cook. Wait, if no one told me Dread Corsair is in this. I thought it was gone. Oh, it is. All right, just kidding. Just kidding. Taunt Warrior is broken. That card. What do we, guys? Come on, guys. Listen. What have we learned in Hearthstone over all these years? Mana cheating is good, and Dread Corsair is mana cheating. Thoughts? Yeah. Okay. Good. Glad we're all on the same page here. Yeah. Okay. I mean, if you go battle pickaxe, listen. The dream is like you play this bitch, right? You play one of these. You have this on turn 3, and then you play the double Dread Corsair the same turn. It's just GG probably. Like your opponent is just literally dying. That's the end of that conversation. I mean, Warrior is actually kind of interesting because I do think some of the cards are good, but some of them just kind of like, some of them are really, some of them may not even, like this guy is so weird. Cause like, yeah, he's cool. I like the concept, the flavor, the theming. Yeah, it's nice. But like, why am I playing this guy when I can just play Odin? You know, see, the only thing that's making me not that excited about this is like they have done Taunt Warrior so many times, and Taunt Warrior never sees any play. It never sees any play. So maybe Warrior just sucks ass. I do think this card's good though. Like if you're really gonna excavate some stuff here, because this is a good payoff. So there's a chance that this card just makes the excavate deck good enough. Because yeah, you're gaining 2 mana on what the hell is it called? My God, I can't think of it. Execute, but like getting a guaranteed brawl in a 4/4 is pretty good. I kind of like it. We'll see. All right, that's Warrior.